Hey there, infinite beings. This is Caitey, your mind, body, spirit awakening coach, here to help you unlimit yourselves. So, today, what I wanted to talk about was loneliness. I don't know if you've ever felt lonely in your life. I feel like that's a pretty normal human condition to feel from time to time. I've definitely felt loneliness in my life at times. But is it really real? That's the question that we're going to talk about today. I personally believe that loneliness is perspective, because the opposite, in a way of looking at it, the opposite of loneliness could be connection. And I know that there's been times in my life where I've been surrounded by really great people, by a lot of love, by a lot of friends, but I've still felt extremely isolated and extremely lonely. And there was actually a specific time a couple years ago when I was getting ready to move to the West Coast, and I shared with a friend, I said, I'm just feeling extremely lonely right now in my life. And she was like, what are you talking about? You are crazy. You have so many people, like I said, that love and support you in your life, and you are definitely like far from alone. And I was like, I know, I don't know. It's the way I feel. And it was because I wasn't taking the opportunity to connect. So even though those opportunities were there and that I had people in my life that were willing to reach out and be there for me, I wasn't utilizing it, and I was isolating. And so I therefore felt very alone. But we don't have to feel that way. Have you ever heard the statement, like, you vibe with your tribe? That's exactly how it is in life, right? If you raise yourself to that vibration of knowing that you can attract the type of people that you need in your life to you, then you do. And this doesn't have to be people that you know. Like, you just have people popping up out of the woodworks. I've had complete strangers pop into my life that I've needed for very specific things that have just come out of nowhere because I set myself to that vibration of the universe and then expected it to come to me, and it did. And I think as humans, we really try to place ourselves into different categories. We like make groups, we make alliances. We're just like, we're separate. This is you, this is me. We have to like create that separation, right? But in all reality, we're not separated at all. We're all one with each other. We just have to create these constructs of different separations and things so that we can feel our unique individuality. And we all have different things about us. Yes, there's, no two people are the same, but at the same time, it's completely relative that we are all, like I said, similar and the same. And so even though you're put into a group or a category, there's still going to be people in life that resonate with you. Not everyone's going to resonate with you, but there is people that you can find and vibe with your tribe that have resignation with you. And maybe it's not somebody that you can find that resonates with you, but there's so many people in this world that can hold space and can hold empathy for where you're at. I'm a super empathetic person, and I may not understand exactly what someone's going through in that moment, but I know that I can feel feelings, like the deep intensity of whatever it is that they're feeling. And so I can be there for that person and hold the space, even though I don't know exactly what they're going through. Or maybe there's times where I can flip through my little, my book of my timeline in life, and I can remember when I felt a time, like a space and time where it was kind of equivalent to what that person is feeling now. And I put myself in their shoes and I can be there. So there's so many ways to look at it that we can have connection or get connection or be the connection for different people, that nobody ever has to feel lonely or alone. So like I said at the beginning of the video, I really feel that loneliness is a perspective, and it's whether you choose and whether you reach out or not, or whether you isolate yourself or not, as to whether you're going to feel alone or not. So that's all I really got for today. I think you guys are awesome. You rock. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, everything. My intention is to grow while you all grow too. And check back in here with me again soon. See ya.